But
what the previous
but to
administration did to our
acknowledge that-
economy,
to acknowledge
what the
there's a
previous
cost.
administration
You-
did
you
with
don't even
inflation,
know what the-
what's
the
upsetting
previous
administration
my
did with
time. You know,
COVID,
Secretary-
and you're going to lecture
Secretary,
this
I reclaim
administration
my
about the
time, sir.
economy?
You know what is upsetting to me?
Incredible.
You didn't even do the analysis on how much it's costing the American people. It's one thing if you said, okay, it cost the American people $5,000, but we think it's worth it. That's what we've done in World War II and other wars. Here's what it costs. You got to pay for it. You don't even know what the average American is paying. You don't know what we paid in terms of the missiles that hit the Iranian school. You don't know what we're paying in terms of gas. You don't know what we're paying in terms of food. Your 25 billion number is totally off. It's the incompetence. It's the incompetence, okay? Will you acknowledge that there were 970 pounds of uranium enriched after Trump tore up the JCPOA?
The JCPOA was a terrible deal that allowed Iran a path to a nuclear bomb.
You deal with vague platitudes. I'm asking you about numbers. Like you don't know what gas costs, you don't know what food costs, you don't know what the operation costs. You know, I get sound bites, but how about numbers? Do you know how much the enriched uranium was after you ripped up the JCPOA? Trump did.
I'll give you a number. I know that, as was stated by early on, the price of gas is twice as expensive in California, your home state, as anywhere else in the country because of the horrible policies your state pursued.
You know what? It used to be that type of stuff worked, and then you started to lose the people that you campaigned you wanted to be for, because you said you wouldn't get us into bad wars. You said you would bring down the prices. You know what I'm sad for? I'm sad for all the people who voted for Trump. I'm sad for them because you betrayed them. You betrayed a lot of that MAGA base. And you know who knows that? J.D. Vance knows that.
Pete Hegseth will tell you it is the nuclear weapon that Iran was about to get. And that's why we had to go to this war. Marco Rubio will tell you something very, very different, that it was actually Israel for whom they had to go to this war. Now, they don't even talk about Iran's nuclear program anymore. Pete Hegseth, his talking point, his excuse to waste $25 billion at least, according to Iranian foreign minister, it is $100 billion. But $25 billion completely wasted by Pete Hegseth. And the excuse for that is Iran's nuclear program. We have denuked Iran. Well, guess what? Iran was never going to get one. If they wanted to, they could have done it in 2006. That's when they got all the centrifuges from Pakistan. But they never got one nuclear weapon. And thanks to Trump, who tore up the JCPOA agreement, now Iran doesn't have any binding in order not to get a nuclear weapon. They're not tied. They are not obligated to anything. So they're going to get a nuclear weapon. Pete Hegseth, he tried to sell this war to us, but he failed miserably. Subscribe for more videos, guys. See you in the next one.